This phone part of it?
Yes.
No. Fine. What else?
Oh my daddy.
Some people are trying to rebel. Yes.
Not a first. Not a quarter.
I've seen the IRT and the STS have been working around the clock to proactively take off some of these very dangerous elements. Today, we have a total of 71 suspects, all males, 9 AK-47 rifles, 3 other assorted weapons, 2 vehicles, 1 motorcycle, over 18 handsets or mobile phones of assorted mix recovered from these suspects. Over 4,000 packs of tramadol tablets and so many other incriminating items that were recovered during this mop-up operation. But I think in particular, the residents of Abuja will have a lot of good news for you. A one-chance syndicate that specializes in targeting women is among the syndicates taken out during this period, meaning that Abuja women, Abuja ladies, Abuja residents, you will have a one-chance free Christmas celebration. Another 2-man gang that has been carrying out a lot of housebreaking and burglary activities within FCT Metropolis, particularly in Gwarimpa, Aziz, was also taken out, and 18 television sets of different makes and sizes recovered from them. Another 2-man gang that specializes in robbing people at ATM points is also among the criminal gangs taken out in this pre-Christmas mop-up operation. We believe with the clearance of these gangs, Abuja residents will have a crime-free period during this season. The interesting thing is these suspects are here and they will be speaking to you. From the account of the gang that specializes in robbing people at ATM points, I think Nigerians have got some lessons to learn. As you will hear directly from this gang, what they do is they come to the ATM point, they loiter around, and when you are trying to withdraw money, they approach you offering to assist. And two things could happen. It is either they try to help you, and in the process, they exchange your ATM card with theirs that is clearly inactive. And then you leave the ATM point without cash, but with a defective card that does not belong to you in the first instance. Or they help you to make the withdrawal. And after you've withdrawn cash, they will surreptitiously exchange your card with a defective card. In which case, you will leave the ATM point with cash, but with an ATM card that is inactive and that is not yours. A total of 184 ATM cards from different banks, and of course bearing different names, were recovered from them. This gang does not only operate in Abuja, they spread their tentacles and their operations across other states such as Enugu, Bauchi, Jos, to mention just but a few. For the gang that specializes in one chance targeting women, they operate in a Mazda saloon car. It is a three-man gang, and what they simply do, as you will hear again from them, is that they go around, three of them in the car, pretending to be looking for passengers. Again, they will tell you in their own words that they only target women. And they told us clearly, they told detectives clearly in the course of investigation, that not only do they target women alone, but they also look for women that look not too strong. So they don't go for the Orobos. They go for the Lekpas. In their own words, they believe it is easier to subdue them. They see them as weak. They see them as vulnerable. And when detectives probe them further, they explain that because they don't bear lethal weapons, they want to go for the most vulnerable section of the population. But the good news to Abuja ladies, the good news to Abuja residents is that this gang has been taken out and they will not return to the road again. The other good news for the Abuja residents is the house breaking and burglary syndicate that was taken off. It's a two-man gang, and they simply move from house to house, breaking into homes, breaking into offices, and stealing all kinds of electronics gadgets. We have 18 different types of television sets, different sizes and different makes. We're also using this opportunity to call on residents within the FCT whose houses or office might have been burgled in recent time to come to this office here at the IRT and STS base and come and look at some of these television sets and other electronic gadgets that were recovered and see if you can identify them as yours. If they are yours, if any of them is yours, the operatives here will gladly return them, release them to you, and also get some debriefing from you on how the incident happened. Feel free, absolutely free. And then we are also going after dealers in illicit drugs. This is based on our understanding of the very strong nexus between violence and illicit drugs. We believe, just like arms fuel, just like weapons fuel some of these violent crimes, illicit drugs also help in giving the criminals Dutch courage and giving them the leverage to commit all kinds of violent criminal activities against our citizens. In that vein, operatives from the STS, backed up by the Technical Intelligence Unit, followed up a lead and for weeks worked tirelessly until a gang that specializes in moving tramadol and other kinds of banned substances to the northwest and the northeastern part of this country, and specifically supplying these items to bandits, to armed robbers, to kidnappers, and then of course to terror elements. That gang has been arrested. 2 of them are here. They will equally be speaking to you. And perhaps finally, another case of interest, and that should be of interest to Nigerians, and which for us is very disturbing, is a case involving the arrest of a suspect who procured anti-tracking equipment. These are equipment that have the capacity to silence the transmission capacity of your phones. This is an equipment that we call locally a jamming equipment. And so with this equipment, pick it up. And keep the tracking systems in those stolen vehicles inactive. Surprisingly, this equipment was procured from an online shop. The suspect procured 4 of them. 3 have been recovered. Efforts are in top gear to recover the last item. Incidentally, what the suspect does is to rent this out to robbery syndicates who steal very exotic and expensive cars, turn on the jamming equipment or the anti-tracking equipment, and make sure that whatever tracking device that is in the vehicle remains inactive until they get to their final destination. By so doing, they are able to beat the searchlights of the tracking companies and equally make detection difficult. But like they say, there is no perfect crime. And no matter how good you think you are as a criminal, we will always catch up with you. Operatives of IRT intercepted this suspect, and we've recovered the bulk of these items. The lesson from this particular incident is that operators of online shops big and mega online businesses in Nigeria like Jumia and Koga and the rest of them must work with the security community, the law enforcement community, and the regulatory communities to ensure that persons don't hide under this platform to make procurement or make purchases that will be inimical to the overall safety and security of this country. Owners of businesses, whether online or offline, must ensure that national security interests, national safety interests, public morality, public health, and the overall interests of this nation takes precedence over the quest for profit. This investigation is still ongoing, but we will be spreading out this investigation to ensure that we put a permanent check to this kind of organized crime. For the ATM robbers, no, for the one-chance robbers, we've also discovered something that should be of interest to the banking sector. When these one-chance robbers collect ATM from their victims, they forcefully extract their PIN numbers from them. And while still holding down the suspect, the victim, one of the suspects goes out to make withdrawals from ATM machines. And part of the thing they do is to ensure that while they are doing the withdrawals, they have their faces adequately concealed, being aware that most ATMs have got cameras. They either wear dark shades or they put on hats or ball caps that makes it difficult for you to identify them. Perhaps we may need to work with the banking regulators and the bankers themselves to ensure that we outlaw the use of apparels that cover or conceal your faces while making withdrawals.
Open your mouth.
This one will be on the.
What's the name of your colleague?
My name is Collins Wabeze.
Uh-huh.
My name is CKD Chaba.
So this one will be on
Front of what?
at the front of the car. So Wami will be the driver. So when we are moving, I will be looking for passenger. So I will get one person, one woman, that will enter at the back. Then the person in the front, that will be the person that will carry the seat back. So the person at the back will be the person that will bring the head on his lap. So the person in the front will carry the bag and know what is inside the bag. They will now ask her for if you have ATM or if you don't have ATM, we'll drop you. If you don't have anything, we'll drop you. Then if you have something or phone.
How do you handle your victims?
I will handle our victim. If you have ATM, then we'll ask you for the PIN number. Then you tell him the PIN number. The person in the front will now go to the ATM to withdraw the money.
No, how do you handle them in your car?
They will just line down in the person at the back.
Who does that?
This very one that is in the back.
What is it?
Collins, one person.
Who? Collins.
Collins.
Which one?
Collins.
Collins.
Okay. Now, when you want to withdraw money at the ATM, Collins, who normally go to withdraw money?
To NTM. I will just When I went to the ATM, I would just slaughter the ATM card. I will now put the ATM card and press the PIN number. Sometimes if the person will say you have money, sometimes we'll go there, we'll not see money. We'll return.
How do you cover your face when you want to collect the money?
Not sometimes I don't cover my
But
face.
when you want to cover, how do you do it?
I just wear face card, normal as normal person wear card.
Okay.
So like how much they withdraw sometimes?
We try not all to, we just started new. It's not to 4 times we went to the
How much on a long day?
The only money we would have made, 3 of us, is 130,000.
How do you share it?
We will share it. This person will take 2%, and this me and this one will take 1%. The owner of
How now? What is the 1%?
both the person and the person that
That
have
1%
the,
is how much?
like sometimes we go, we get 5,000. Inside the 5,000, he will take he will take, we divide the money into 4. He will take 2 parts. 2 of us will take 1 part.
So what about you say you like Lekban or that people like me and people like this one? So
Why do you go for slim people?
Because we don't know the work, we just started new. We don't know the work.
That's not what you told me before. Give him.
How you go?
We are not harming anybody. We are not doing something that will hurt anybody. So we don't need somebody that is strong. I don't know. But it's only talk that we will use.
So how you dey know the one wey no strong now?
Well, just use talk to put fear in your body. That's the thing.
If the person don't come get money, we
We'll drop you.
How? Safely?
Safely.
Why do you like slim people?
Because not people that will be too drunk. We don't need somebody that will be too drunk that will pass our power.
So you don't carry fat one before you give a problem. You have carry fat one before you give a problem.
No, I don't carry any fat
A
one.
fat woman that is strong.
What were you people doing before you ventured into this crime?
Huh?
What were you people into before you ventured into this crime?
Actually, I'm a taxi driver.
You.
Who owns the motor you use for this crime?
Who is enough?
Jonah is around. You have come here before.
In a PLC.
Let's leave them. Let's put on.
You people used to tie women, rope at the neck.
No, we are not
You
done
have done
that.
it to my wife.
No.
You have done it to me. So it's one chance. Is it not
It's okay. It's okay. Give me another.
From where?
From Benue.
How many years are you?
I'm 30 years by age.
What's your education qualification?
I'm a BSc holder
In what?
in educational technology, Benue State University.
Okay, give your second intro. Your state. I don't even need your state. Your name, your educational qualification.
Okay, I'm David. USA. I'm 31 years old.
Educational qualification.
BSc Animal Nutrition. University of Agriculture, Montpellier.
Okay, give it to him. Let's
Okay, now tell us about what you do, the ATMs and the stuff.
ATM stand, ATM points. We'll go and pretend as if we want to withdraw, or sometimes we'll actually make withdrawals. So when we're at the ATM point, we'll be watching when people coming to withdraw. And we might pretend that we're having network challenges too. Until we find a victim that is having challenges, withdrawing. At that point, if the person wants to withdraw, we might just step forward as if we want to help the person to withdraw. So if we help the person withdraw, once we remove the card, we'll exchange the card and give the person, swap the card and give the person a replica of the card he or she brought to the point. And go. After we might have picked his or her PIN already.
Do you do it a particular group of people or young or old? What are your targets?
How do you pick the pin?
We'll stand behind the person when the person wants to impute the PIN. We'll be behind you, then we'll be watching your hand as you're imputing the PIN. That's how we normally get the PIN.
How long have you been
Since 2016.
Okay, you have been doing
When you were
this
still in
school.
No, I've graduated then.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this fraud?
And how much have you realized?
Since 2016.
How much have you realized so far?
I started in 2016. We were arrested in 2016. So after our released, I now went for service.
So you were arrested and you were charged to court?
We were charged to court.
So how much have you made since and what have you been doing with the money? What business did you set up?
I didn't set up any business.
How much have you realized? How much have you
So what do you do with the money?
The money doesn't have realized over 3 million, but it doesn't come once. It doesn't come once. Sometimes it comes in pieces. Depends on the number of people that you go out to do the work with. That's how you share it.
Are you married now?
No, I'm not married.
So how do you spend your time? How do you wine out?
How I spend my time?
Yes, your time, your leisure.
Okay, before I was caught, I was actually working.
Working where?
I was doing.
How do you know each other?
Why are you interrupting? You are not finished what you are putting on. Continue with what you are saying.
How do you hang out?
You know, before now, me, I was actually working.
Where?
I was doing a contract with Society for Family Health.
Okay, now.
They shouldn't allow anybody interfere with their card, or once they want to input their PIN, they should make sure they hide the PIN when inputting it, and they shouldn't allow anybody to have access to the card or touch that card at the ATM point.
Do you have a particular time of the day you operate, or you operate anytime?
No, anytime.
So how do you feel now?
I feel very, very bad.
Okay, gentlemen, that's platform and in other platforms. And honestly, I'll continue to warn.
He said his name is Umaru Garba from Katsina Batagara local government.
How many years is it?
Shekaran Kanada. He said he is 53 years of age.
Yana ba da maganin gargajiya da roƙon Allah ga mutane daban-daban kan bukatu daban-daban.
He said he give traditional medicine to people and he also pray for them as a suicide. Menene halakanka da wannan kidnapping da aka yi?
Wannan kidnapping da aka yi daga
sarkin rubuci.
Daga sarkin rubuci, abinda na sani an sa ni daga cikin masu yin addu'a kan bukata ta biya. Lokacin da aka ce ya saya kudi naira miliyan 5 amma so suke sai ya saya miliyan 6. Ya na gani na ce to duk yadda kuka gani ko kuka san wane ne to ku yi. To lokacin ne suka ce sun karɓi miliyan 6 a wurinsa, ni ma an ware man wani abu daga ciki kamar 50,000.
He said the role he played in the kidnapping of Rubuchi district head. He prayed for the kidnappers. They told him that they wanted to pay the ransom of 5 million naira. He told them that money is not enough, but at the end of the day, they told him that they collected the ransom of 6 million naira, and they shared it among themselves and kept the sum of 50,000 for them before he was rounded up. For him, before he was rounded up.
How long has he been praying for?
Yawa, waɗannan mutane ta waya muke saduwa da su, ban san su ba, bata san ni ba. Kafin na je na karbi al'ada ta sai
shekara nawa kake kana tare da irin wayannan mutane kana musu addu'a?
Ni kwata daga fara addu'a da wasu abubuwa bana shekara 6, amma su wata 4.
He said that he spent 6 years praying for armed robbers and kidnappers.
Okay, is enough. Another person. Where are the kidnappers?
Shekaran kanawa da haihuwa?
31.
He said his name is Bature Usman. He is 31 years of age. Wannan kidnapping da aka yi na sarkin rubuci, kuna kuka yi?
Kai daɗe wannan kidnapping da aka yi dai ga wanda ya kira ni ya gami, malamin na ya kira ni ya gami ga abun da aka yi lokacin.
Mutane nawa ne da wa kira mana sunansu.
Wancan akwai Bala, shugaban nasu kenan. Akwai wani shi a waske. Akwai Ibrahim. Akwai Kado.
Akwai waye kuma?
Akwai Hashiru. Akwai
daga murya.
Akwai Hashiru, akwai
mutane nawa kenan?
Su tara ne.
He said they are 9 in number. Wani irin bindiga kuke rikewa?
wannan irin bindigan da ma'aikata suke riƙe.
Wani iri?
Ba san sunan bindigan da
ya yake akwai irin shi anan?
Irin wa'annan.
To gwada mana shi.
Akwai su anan?
Irin wa'annan.
He said they use AK-47 rifle in the operation. Bindiga guda nawa?
Guda bakwai ne suke da shi.
They use 7 AK-47 rifle. Ya aka je gidan?
Yanda aka je gidan ne gaskiya irin kai da inda ba na kusa an gaya min a tawaya ne amma dai lokacin da suka tafi su tara suka tafi amma ban san iya adadin su wanda suka karɓi.
He said that in the kidnapping, each and every one of them has a role he played. But the people that went directly to the house, they are 9 in number. Bayan wannan kidnapping nawa kai? He participated in 4 kidnapping operations.
How much they don't pay for that 4?
Nawa ne ka samu a wannan kidnapping guda 4 da kai? Na fari a ina ne?
Na farin duka Nasarawa.
The kidnapping took place, all the 4 kidnapping took place in Nasarawa State. Na fari nawa mutane nawa ka dauka?
Na farin mutum biyu.
Nawa kuka ansa? Me sunan garin?
A hanya.
The first one, they kidnapped 2 people, collect the ransom of 500,000. The kidnap operation took place along the major highway.
Where do they normally operate? Where is their base?
Nawa aka baka?
This one is not
Okay. Sai kuma waye?
Wannan wanda aka sake dauka? Akwai
kai magana da karfi a ji.
Akwai wani abu na gidan ko gidan waye ne ne ba
san
gidan.
Kuka ansa?
Na 300,000 ne.
Okay. Another one, they collected the ransom of 700,000. Na uku fa?
Na uku kuma 500,000 ne.
The third one is 300,000. So, he said his name is Magaji Haruna. Shekaran ka nawa da haihuwa?
40 ba wani abu.
He is 40 years of age. Ya aka yi ka shiga wannan sana'a na fashi da makami da garkuwa da mutane? Me ya faru?
To malami ne mai yin addu'a. Shi wannan na kusa da ni gashi nan. Mun taɓa haduwa da shi a riba wani garin riba. Sai na tafi mashi da rubutu ya kira na waya ce ta mashi da rubutu a riba garin riba yana gani kila ka yankin zuru ne to sai ba naira 48 ko 10 wannan shi ne shi
a kidnapping inda suke nawa suke baka kowane kidnapping suka kira kai musu adda
to so ɗaya ne ya taɓa kira na ya bani naira 20 gashi nan
to ban da shi fa
ba mu sake wani magana
a sauran fa kidnappers din da ka sani ka kira mana sunan su
sai wancan.
He said that he knows different syndicates. When he pray for them, when they kidnap, they will all equally in turn ask him how much the money they said they are paying for the ransom. Is it okay? Let them be dictate for them. That's the role he plays. And normally in each kidnapping operation, they do give him money.
It's all right. So let's have another answer.
Okay. Next.
From Benue. I'm Johnson IFA from Benue State.
How old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
Are you a graduate?
No.
Okay, so how did you come about this jamming thing?
I bought it online through Jumia.
How much did you buy it?
How much?
How much, yes?
No, don't mention that. How many did you buy?
I bought 3.
Okay. For what purpose? Do you have your IRT staff?
No, I'm not an IRT staff.
What are you doing?
When these people want to bring car for me, when they rob car, they put it in the car, they on it. Once they on it, it will make the car not to be tracked. So they will bring it to me. I don't rob. They always take cars, they bring to me and I buy. I buy stuff.
So how do you use this thing? How does it work so that you say they bring cars?
Once they rob car, they'll put this in the car and turn it on. Once they turn it on, the car will not be able to. They won't be able to track the car off on the road. See, you get to the destination.
Now, why did you buy this thing?
I bought it for that purpose. For each time they want to aid them to bring car to me.
So how many vehicles have they brought to you? And what kind of vehicles?
They brought five vehicles to me. And
what type of vehicles?
2 Venza, Toyota Venza, 1 RX 350 Lexus Jeep, 1 RS 330, and 1 Corolla.
So how much did you buy each of those vehicles?
Each of those vehicles, I buy it according to how
much?
it is. Like the Venza, I buy it 800,000.
And the other one?
The Lexus?
Yes.
The Lexus too, I buy it 800,000. The Venza, I said 2 Venza, so I buy the Venza 800,000. I buy the 350 to 800,000, and I buy the 330 RS 330 600,000. I buy the Corolla 400,000.
So how do you now sell them? When you want to sell them, how much do you sell them?
Like the Venza, I bought 800,000. I sold it at 2 million, but the guy paid me 1.6.
Where did you sell it?
I sell it here in Abuja, in Kuje, precisely.
What are the other ones?
The others, like the RS 350, I didn't sell it before IRT apprehended us. It was not sold.
How long have you been doing this?
No, I started this around May this year.
Did you ever envisage that the police will arrest you?
No.
How were you arrested? Just give us a brief.
Yes, I was arrested in the last transaction.
Leave that one.
Okay, wait.
What is your advice?
Wait, no, they ask that one.
I want to ask you, this one, do you have any other technological device that you have in
No.
No. Apart from this one,
No.
that you see give out to them?
No.
Okay, so what made you to go into this business?
After this, they are said it.
Money.
What made you to go into this?
What made me go into this business is I needed money. I needed to raise money.
Then your advice to car owners?
What is your advice to other criminals?
Yes, my advice to other criminals is crime doesn't pay. Car owners.
It's good.
Car owners, my advice for them is they should avoid late movement, unnecessary late movements, because all of these activities do take place in the night.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, your name,
thank
your
you.
name.
Johnson.
Your name again?
Johnson what?
Johnson Alpha. Johnson Alpha.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's okay. That has become one of the most available drugs for our youths. These items were recovered after weeks of diligent follow-up investigations by operatives from the STS. The suspects were eventually intercepted in Bauchi. They had actually taken off from the southeastern part of the country. They were trailed and tracked down somewhere in Bauchi State, where they were eventually arrested. Strangely, these items were being ferried to Portisco, which clearly is a state within the northeastern part of this country, and your guess is as good as mine where these items probably will be heading to. We will continue to intensify efforts, not just only to cut the supply of arms and ammunition to criminal elements. We will also work very hard with our partners to cut off the supply of drugs to these very dangerous elements. I will leave you to interact very quickly with two of the male suspects here, and thereafter we'll proceed to the last item on our agenda today.
His name is Abubakar Saidu. 27 years of age.
Wannan kayan muna a gida ina Kano ne. Sai wani mai gidanmu ya ce mu je Onitsha. Akwai kayansa sakonsa za mu tawo da shi. Sunan shi Idris. Sunan shi mai gidanmu sai da na zo masa da 15 zuwa 20 haka sai ya ce mun tafi zai neme ni kwaye gari sai ya kira sai nake to shikenan ya to da ticket guda 2 ni da wani abokin ticket din luxurious sai muka tafi wai ya ce mana to shikenan mu kama hanya.
He said that there were mutane biyu mai sana'ansu.
Wayannan mutane biyu mun bayar direbobi ne haka. Bayan mun fita mun kama hanya muka tabbatar cewa su ma ma'aikata ne.
Wani irin ma'aikata?
Sojoji ne.
Bayan the 2 people that escorted the drugs, they are military personnel.
Sai da muka gane ma akwai hula a gaban mota sai ga jacket haka.
How they detect that they are military personnel is that part of their uniform, including their pickup, is hanged somewhere in the vehicle.
Shine kuma tunda muka taso muka zo gari mai gidan namu yana kiran mu kuna ina ce masa muna guri kaza kuna ina ya ce mana muna guri kaza muka kwana a Makodi sai muka zo a gari muka zo muka ci abinci a cikin Bauchi Airano.
He said that they slept at Makodi and the next day they advanced to Bauchi in Airano where they
muka yi sallah muka sha mai muka ci abinci sai muka tashi muka nufi muka kira yawa muka ce masa to ga munan a Bauchi sai yake to zai yanzu nan shi ma zai za mu haɗa shi a Fatuskum mai gidan namu kenan.
In Bauchi State they took another refreshment before they advanced.
Shine sai bayan mun baro Bauchi muna dab da shiga Darazo. Muna dab da shiga Darazo.
Ina za ku kai kayan?
Ina za ku kai kayan?
Kayan nan mai ce mana mu haɗu a Fatuskum.
They are heading to Fatuskum to deliver the drugs.
That's fine.
What's the name of that job?
How much is that drug?
We don't deal with drugs.
How much do they pay them?
Somebody gave us an estimate of about 54 million. But
Yes.
The suspect just mentioned that 2 military officers
are dealing with issues relating to that department lead, and we will brief you at the appropriate time. Thank you.
I mean, just
Neither are they bags of beans or our operatives from the department, the bomb disposal squad, have already taken samples. They've tested them and they've confirmed that these are materials used for making IEDs. And if these items were allowed to get into their destination, only God knows the amount of havoc they would have done. But the good thing is, between January and now, the capacity of our operatives to intercept intelligence, the capacity of our operatives to use this intelligence proactively to neutralize criminal plots, and their capacity to move in, take on suspects, arrest them, and recover weapons and other items meant for the commission of dangerous items have been substantially, significantly increased. What you've seen here again is operation. Of the product, there are 43 now in number. They were intercepted by operatives of the IG Special Tactical Squad somewhere in Zaria, Kaduna State. And with these items recovered, we can assure citizens that a massive criminal conspiracy, a massive criminal plot have just been disorganized and neutralized. Thank you. And finally, we also want to use this opportunity to appeal to parents and guardians in the spirit of the season not to encourage their wards and kids to use fireworks. Policemen across the country, policemen and women across the country have been given clear directives to go after the sellers, the distributors, and the buyers, and those indiscriminately using knockouts and other pyrotechnics during this Christmas. The dangers in indiscriminate use of knockouts are high. At a time where we are trying to bring down the challenges associated with insecurity, I'm sure you will understand the tension and stress the indiscriminate sound of knockout that sounds like gun will cause. Not only that, we've also seen houses go up in flames. We've also seen children having their hands cut off because of the effects of some of these fireworks. So we want to appeal to parents and advise strongly against the indiscriminate use of knockout and fireworks during this season. Thank you.